This is the screencast for section 6.1, example 2. We're going to solve an initial value problem. So we're going to start off the same as example 1. Find the particular solution to the equation dy dx equals. So I'm going to multiply both sides by dx to get the differential dy. And now take the antiderivative of both sides. So y equals, the antiderivative of e to the x is just e to the x. The antiderivative of minus 6x squared, that's now going to have an exponent of 3, which means I need to divide 6 by 3, so I get minus 2x cubed. And then I have a plus c. Now remember that plus c stands for the constant in the original function that when you take its derivative to get dy dx would be 0. So we didn't know what that was. It's the vertical shift up and down from this original y equals function. Well, now we have a specific point that this function has to pass through, so we can plug 1 in for x and 0 in for y to solve for c. And I get that c equals 2 minus e. And I know that's an expression, but it still means 2 minus 2 point blah blah blah, so e's actual value. So now I can come up with the particular solution. So out of these infinitely many antiderivatives I got with the plus c, I can get that the actual antiderivative has a 2 minus e at the end. Then I'll try problem number 13, says solve the initial value problem explicitly. Alright, so du dx, ooh interesting, du dx equals this polynomial, and u equals 1 when x equals 1. So basically what they're saying is your output isn't y here, your output is u. So we're going to treat this exactly the same. We're going to multiply both sides by dx to get the differential du this time. And now take the antiderivative of both sides. So now this one is the antiderivative of du is just u equals, this will be x to the 7th minus x cubed plus 5x, and then of course our plus c, that constant that when we took its derivative would be 0. And now our value that we can plug in to find the specific antiderivative we want is 1 comma 1 in that x equals 1 when u equals 1. I get that c equals negative 4, so my final answer is that u equals x to the 7th minus x cubed plus 5x, and then minus 4 is the specific c value.